Gemini, I hope that you guys are doing well. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm looking at the Knight of Cups popping out here first. I'm hearing message delivery. I'm looking at mountains here. I'm seeing some type of message coming to fruition. Maybe something you'd been waiting on. Maybe something that had been developing. So I don't know. Remember, energies can always be reversed. I'm seeing somebody recognize that they have feelings that have developed now, and it's a matter of like delivering the message, like having some sort of confession with someone, but this person feels really in their head about like sharing this information. Feeling really nervous, maybe because they don't know how it's going to go. But there's a split. It's like, on one end, this person really knows how they're feeling and understands that feelings have definitely developed and that they are meant to be like speaking this out. And on the other hand, this person feels very, very nervous about communicating what they're feeling. Maybe some anxiety that they experience. But it's about letting go of the anxiety. Maybe they feel a little bit intimidated. For some of you, this can be somebody you work with, but it may not be, I'm hearing on the books. It can be someone you spend time with, someone you interact with. I'm seeing two different storylines here. Just give me a second. I want to get a little bit further. I'm seeing a little character over here from the past. This is definitely someone you know. For some of you, this can be a fire sign. It does not have to be. I'm not seeing any major arcanas coming out yet. Okay, so I'm seeing someone come through and deliver a message. This is somebody that you know from the past. This would be somebody coming through in a masculine energy, which would make sense because if someone's in a masculine energy, they would be the one approaching another person. This does not relate to a specific gender if one identifies with a gender in particular, okay? It's just a matter of frequency, a matter of energy here. So it would be like masculine is the one delivering, feminine is the one receiving. So I'm seeing somebody has feelings. This is someone from the past. Maybe you were interacting with this person or working with this person. This can also be something that they want. But I'm seeing that there's some type of letting go here that's happening. I'm seeing it be related to the Two of Cups. It's like somebody knows that they have to go through some type of release, like there's something that they need to let go of. And I'm seeing this be a close interpersonal relationship. I'm seeing somebody be very much in their head about an ending that they've been thinking about. This would be the ending of some type of cycle in order to start something new, I'm getting. Very interesting. So maybe somebody from the past wants to return, but they have to end a cycle first. I'm hearing remain calm. I'm looking at spirit popping out here. For some of you, are you waiting on someone to end a cycle? Or is this person waiting for you to end a cycle with someone? Taurus is the only major arcana I'm looking at here. I'm seeing that you've been making progress with whatever it is that you've been exploring. This can be about your spirituality. This can be higher education, philosophy, things like that. Something about traditions, maybe a new mantra you've developed, something like that. A new way of seeing life. Making progress at work. For some of you, you do some type of work that's related to spirituality. I'm seeing it almost be like there have definitely been some temptations that have made their way to you, but I'm seeing you not like participate in whatever these things are. It's almost like whatever these things are that have been tempting you, I'm seeing you like not going for whatever these things are. It's almost like you know better, so you know not to take almost like these little karmic tests that have been being thrown at you, Gemini. Ooh, the High Priestess. I'm seeing you making a lot of progress when it comes to some type of spiritual psychic work that you've been doing. For some of you, this is actually what you do at your job, something that you do for work. You could do some type of energy work. This is anything related to the 12th house. It's like mysticism, esotericism, can be psychology, working in hospitals, jails, any type of energy work. Yeah, anything like that. The 12th house really goes on and on. There's a lot of stuff that can fit into that category. Dream work, stuff about the subconscious. Ooh, but you know better. What is this about? Somebody's coming through to... This is somebody you could have been with in the past. We are getting so many returns. There's a lot of stuff going on planetarily that is kind of... There's stuff going on with Saturn now and Saturn transiting where some of us are getting hit harder than others when it comes to like karmic returns and frequency returns and stuff. There's someone that you could have been with in the past that you actually like moved away from because you were searching for peace, and maybe that's something that you found when it came to your spirituality, and it's like now you feel like you have a sense of peace, a sense of harmony. You also made a lot of progress when it came to gifts and abilities that you have, especially like on a higher level. Tarot is also included in the things that the High Priestess can do. But it's like having this like deeper sense of knowledge, and I'm seeing you know that there is somebody that you could have had history with in the past that is coming through, history with in the past. For some of you, this is somebody coming through, like in a distracting type of energy. This would be somebody, somebody whose energy you read immediately and you're like, I'm not even going to touch that. I'm seeing something like this here. For some of you, this is not a return. This is somebody showing up and being distracting while you're trying to do your job. But you already know this. At least you do now that someone's going to come through, and I'm not seeing you take the offer. It's like not biting the bait of whatever this person is. It's like the main thing here is about not being reactive. Like, I wouldn't even show this person, like, I wouldn't give them anything. Because this person is just, like, on another level, and I think you should just let them keep running all the way by you. Because it's like this energy is also somebody that, what is the word I'm looking for here? Somebody so overconfident that it's like, if you try to explain to them, I'm seeing them like not even have the capacity to like even begin to understand. So I'm seeing you being guided not to even engage with this person in the first place. Like, this person comes through in the Knight of Wands energy. And I'm seeing this have to do with something related to your job here. I'm definitely getting an annoyed type of energy that I'm feeling off of this. Yeah, you're being guided to just follow your intuition, to have compassion for this person. I'm also hearing sympathy. Lean into it, Gemini. This is almost like a test that you're going through to see if you're going to be connected with the Queen of Cups here. This would be somebody understanding, but also someone that needs to be strong enough to not allow someone to cross boundaries, but also be smart and know when to not interact. It's like, know when it's not worth it. So it's like, you can have your feelings, but you don't need to express anything to this person. Like, this person may also like get some sort of rise out of you, and you're being guided like to deadpan. Yeah, just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. This is about you being so in your energy and so confident that you know you don't even need to say anything to this person. And it's like, if someone really crosses your boundary, then go ahead and like set boundaries with someone. It's like, if somebody is like really infringing, but also know the difference between needing to get a word in versus like when to not even say something. I know I've said this in my Aquarius readings, and I don't know if I've ever said it in a Gemini reading, but when we decide that we are going to interact with someone, you are either going to sink down or raise above to the vibration. So like, check yourself in that moment and be like, what type of vibration is this person in, and is this really worth my time? Like, is this really something I want to be giving my energy to, or do I just want to completely disregard this? Because some people, some situations are not worth your time and not worth your energy. And it's like, even though you can think of the most amazing comeback, it doesn't mean that you should be saying anything. You know, something that helps me sometimes is that I have a stellium in the house of Gemini. So I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. And my Mercury is contained within that. And I also have an Aries moon, which I feel like also encourages my impulsivity, which is something that I need to ground down and that I do a lot of work to. When somebody comes through and I want to say something to them, or like somebody messages me something and I just feel like it's out of pocket, I will like write whatever it is that I want to say to this person, or write to this person, and like get out whatever it is that I need to get out. And then I don't actually send it. Like, I do not indicate anything to the person. Like, I do not respond in any type of way. I just have my own process where it's like, I can say whatever it is. So like mentally, emotionally, I process that because I feel like I dealt with it, but I never click the send button. And so I get to like have my little process of needing to move through that. And like my body is, when it's triggered, feels like there was a means to an end by being able to get to the end of that process. But then I'm not like sinking down to that person's level and interacting with them, because I know that it's like not worth my time and energy to like get into some sort of like altercation, or I don't need to prove anything to anyone, you know what I mean? And so that's really what it feels like here. Like this person, it feels like they're trying to goad you, but you're getting like the heads up not to do anything about it. Again, always follow your intuition. If you feel like somebody really crosses the line, then absolutely. But if you just feel like it's something where you impulsively want to say something, I'd take a second to breathe before interacting. Because as I said before, I just feel like the place you are in versus the place that you are in versus the place that this person is in, it's like you're going to read immediately that like they are not at the same capacity level as you are. And I'm telling you, don't give in, don't do anything about it. Yeah, yes. Don't, because you don't, I'm telling you, if you get in an argument with someone and it's like someone's not going to understand your logic anyway, or like they may just be being like obstinate on purpose, like don't give them the pleasure of knowing that they elicited some type of response from you. Okay. So I'm looking at Taurus here, I'm looking at Saturn, and I'm looking at the moon. The moon, our emotional process. Saturn, a lesson that we're going through. All right, my friends, we're gonna end the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.